Prepackaged and efficient. Same old, same old.
At Burger King, we've got the new sausage breakfast buddy sandwich for just 59 cents. It's eggs and cheese with spicy sausage, all on a little buddy bun. It's definitely not the
Same old, same old.
The new sausage breakfast buddy for just 59 cents, only at Burger King. Now, for a limited time, buy a new breakfast buddy and get a free Schick Slim Twin disposable razor.
This makes me think simple, plain, tan, dull, zip, flakes. Simple, surprise, light, crisp, tasty. Toledo. I grew up in Toledo.
Kellogg's Corn Flakes.
Kellogg's Corn Flakes? I was going to say that.
Taste them again for the first time.
When a woman marries a man,
I'm asking you to spend the rest of your life with me.
even the perfect man, she also marries his past.
Anne was an extraordinary mother and wife.
She marries his family.
She's in shock.
From when?
She had an abortion on Tuesday.
Oh, my God.
She marries his problems.
Is there anything I can do?
Please, just leave me alone.
Cheryl Ladd must reach down deep for the strength to survive changes. Danielle Steele's best-selling saga at NBC event.
All this week, the country's most popular brand of appliances on sale during Sears Brand Central's All Kenmore Spectacular. Many are reduced to their lowest prices ever. Like this heavy-duty, extra-large capacity 7-cycle Kenmore washer. It's just $347. Extra-large capacity dryer, only $287. Our lowest prices ever for the pair. Kenmore Appliances, America's most popular. Only at Sears Brand Central.
Welcome to the Miller Lite 3 billionth case celebration, and here's your host, John Madden.
Wow! Almost 3 billion cases sold in just 17 years. And in honor of America's favorite light beer, we're going to pick our favorite light beer commercial.
I vote for mine. I vote for me and Brokaw. I don't know why they even asked you to be in a commercial.
I don't know why they're arguing. Can I get this award wrapped up?
Hey, buddy, you're in the wrong seat again. Come on, out.
Good evening, everyone. It was Michigan's last hope for a title, but it wasn't meant to be. EMU gave it a valiant effort, but couldn't hold on against the North Carolina Tar Heels. Yet another revelation tonight in the police beating case of a suspect that has tarnished the reputation of the Los Angeles Police Department. And a flight attendant tells of her ordeal in a burning plane on a metro runway. I'm Ruth Spencer. All of this and Chuck's weekend forecast at 11 coming up on the Nightbeat.
Welcome to Hardee's Math. 1 + 1 + 1 equals 1. Yes, right now at Hardee's, 3 regular hamburgers equal $1. 6 burgers equal $2. 9 burgers $3. And 12 burgers equal only $4. 12 is the limit. So let's review. At Hardee's, 1 + 1 + 1 equals +1. But only for a limited time, so don't be tardy. Class, no running in the halls.
Chuckin, Bernie. Guest in this week, Mike Krzyzewski, head coach of the Duke Blue Devils. The Chuck and Bernie Show, Sunday at noon, only on 4.
Jeopardy, weeknights at 7:30, only on Channel 4.
It begins with the efficiency of sequential poured fuel injection. It flows through a power plant cradled in fluid-filled mountings, and it manifests itself in the precision of Bonneville's fully independent suspension. This is advanced technology you can feel. This is full-sized excitement from Pontiac. This is Bonneville.
Some people think Marge Connor is, well, frugal, because she clips coupons, redeems cans, buys her holiday decorations the 2nd week of January, finds a penny, picks it up, and often takes her granddaughter for breakfast at McDonald's. Because at McDonald's today, new lower prices really give you a break. And these days, what's wrong with being a little, well, frugal?
Nice job on the hot dog. You must have done this. We want to welcome home all of you men and women of the armed forces. And say thanks. We're real proud of you. And we know the real stars aren't the ones that play on Saturday and Sunday.
To us, you're the real all-stars.
You can have my front row seat anytime. Yeah, come on, guys.
Come on, this sandwich is where it's at. Bearwich's Graham Sandwiches. Got a sandwich that's better than ever. Steady grams, we put it together. You take 2 bears and fill them with cream. Just one bite and taste what I mean. Bearwich is where it's at. Wholesome graham never tasted like that. Come on, together like that. Teddy Graham's Bearwiches. Nabisco.
I'm Jeremy Irons. American television is a vast wasteland of violence and mediocrity. I'm drawn to it like a moth to a flame. That is why I'm hosting Saturday Night Live.
Sunday, Mothers Against Drug Driving. They're raising
close to $42 million a year.
For a good cause. But how is all that money being spent? Tom Brokaw has the story on Exposé. Then, if you talk on these phones, your private conversation.
This week, America's most popular brand of appliances on sale at Sears Brand Central, where this giant 20-cubic-foot Kenmore refrigerator with adjustable split shelves is at its lowest price ever. But only while quantities last, and only at Sears Brand Central.
During a performance, I really put my no-nonsense pantyhose to the test. Changing costumes, running around backstage, dodging props. I'm always amazed that they survive all that without a run.
No nonsense. The pantyhose that lasts.
I'm Emery King with Ruth Spencer. Mort and Carmen have the night off. Next on the Nightbeat, Michigan's last hope for basketball glory is shattered at the Meadowlands.
A Michigan man apparently played no role in the bombing of a Pan Am jet over Scotland. And the Turtles leave their mark on Hollywood, literally.
All this on the Nightbeat.
Tonight, sit back and relax with Johnny Carson and his guests Bob Newhart and Bobby McFerrin. Then don't miss late night's look at current events with Tom Brokaw, all tonight.
NBC is the place to be. Recent events have made this the #1 concern of every American. Cops who go too far. Now, based on one insider's true story, NBC presents a landmark motion picture revealing the most chilling crime ever committed behind a badge, when cops can't cope with the stress of the street.
Dale, what we become cops for? You take an oath, you put your life on the line for what?
There's a war going on out there. Don't threaten me, pig. I got witnesses. It is either us or them out there.
And one crosses the line.
What have you got?
A trigger-happy cop. Maybe 2.
They want him for murder.
He's not through. He's gonna kill again.
A scandal that brought an entire police department to justice. From today's headline, based on the true story of vigilantes in blue.
You call that being right with your badge, beating somebody to death.
Where will it end? The world premiere motion picture every American should watch. Shoot First, The Cop's Vengeance. Coming NBC Sunday. From the creator of Hunter comes an all-new action-adventure movie.
Get me out of here.
He's a Wall Street pirate on the run.
No way am I sharing a toilet with Mike Milken.
And he's a high-seas pirate on the comeback.
How do you do that? I'm a ghost.
A ghost who's kept up with the time.
And that is a fresh jacket. Several rows from the fall collection.
But now, to save their own souls, they must work together.
What's the deal?
In order for me to get off this spiritual plane, I've got to save 100 lives.
But to save those 100 lives, they'll need some help.
Who are you? They call me FX.
He, long on invention, short on savvy.
When do you want me to start?
Right now.
Neat.
And they're taking crime fighting into a new dimension.
This is a proton-ion positive-negative field adjuster. The guy is a genius.
And with a high-tech boat.
Look at this bad boy.
Excitement is at a new frontier.
You got no choice. We're going in.
A holiday movie adventure for the whole family. Coming to NBC. The 100 Lives of Black Jack Savage. Easter Sunday.
We were wondering why people dress up in great designer clothing, but their glasses look like they're by Mona of Montana. Now complete your designer look at D.O.C's 50% off the Great Designers Frame Sale. Choose styles from Gucci, Anne Klein, Neo Style, Gazelle, and others, 50% off. Plus, get your glasses in about 60 minutes or less at most D.O.C's. At D.O.C., we speak the language of the great designers. Lea la mia parola.
Art Van's buyers have traveled the globe to bring you a whole new world of furniture fashions. It's Art Van's World's Fair Sale, a fashion furniture exposition, the exclusive Michigan premiere of the latest global fashions, including lacquer, leather, whitewashed oak, marble, all at introductory sale prices, all with no payments till October, and register to win a 1991 Lincoln Town Car. But hurry, Art Van's World's Fair Sale ends Tuesday, 9 p.m.
WDIV, the place to be.
You must realize how short your time is.
Tonight, a flight attendant retells her ordeal aboard a burning Northwest jetliner.
Tonight, saying farewell to a war veteran killed on the home front.
Tonight, a Cinderella teen is turned into a pumpkin.
News 4 Nightbeat with Mort Grimm and Carmen Harlan, Bernie Smilovitz and Chuck Gatica.
Good evening, everyone. She survived a terrifying experience, an experience in which she could have lost her life. But tonight, a Northwest flight attendant had to recall that dreaded moment when two jets collided on a runway at Metro Airport. Tonight, it was her turn to tell the National Transportation Safety Board investigators what happened on that foggy afternoon last December. The Nightbeat's Ann Thompson was at the hearing, and Ann, I understand the questions focused on two areas tonight.
You're exactly right, Ruth. The information the board wanted from Ann Hansen mainly concerned the evacuation from Flight 1482 and her training. And in both instances, there was some disturbing news.
Did any rescuers, would you like a break?
Okay, go ahead.
Ann Hansen struggled with her emotions throughout her hour before the Board of Inquiry. Hansen's memories of December 3rd are of a brick wall of fog at Metro Airport, seeing the 727 head straight at the DC-9 through the cockpit window, the collision, passengers rushing to her, and then a desperate struggle to open the main cabin door.
I opened the door in a crouched position with my hand so that I could throw the slide out of the door. The door didn't open all the way, and that's when I realized the man jumped out over me. I pushed it, and I realized I was blocking the door. I could feel people on my back, and I jumped.
Before she jumped, Hansen tried unsuccessfully to find the handle to inflate the slide. Once on the ground, she encouraged other passengers to jump too. While Hansen knew how to inflate the slide, she told the panel she had not been trained about how to release the DC-9's tail cone. Hardee, the other flight attendant on 1482, and a passenger died trying to escape through the tail cone exit. The release handle broke. Investigators also discovered one of the 4 tail cone latches was improperly rigged, something Northwest maintenance officials could not explain.
Do you have an explanation as to how the upper left latch was misrigged?
I can answer that. I don't know, sir.
The panel wanted to know if Hansen could think of any way to improve her emergency training. The flight attendant, who is now back on the job, offered this.
Just that it becomes exceedingly dark very quick, and that everything happens very quickly, and that you must realize how short your time is.
For 8 people, time ran out on that Monday afternoon, December 3rd, on runway 3C. Tomorrow, the board will wrap up its hearings. Its report on the December 3rd accident is expected sometime in either November or December. Ruth?
And Ann, besides the ruling, then the NTSB can make recommendations to prevent this type of thing from happening again, right?
Yes, it can, and there seems to be a lot of fertile ground for recommendations, from everything from the signing and lighting out at Metro Airport to activity in the cockpit to activity in the control tower to the training of flight attendants. A lot of room, a lot of recommendations are anticipated from the NTSB's report.
All right. Thanks, Ann, very much. The board has already talked to 29 witnesses and experts during this hearing, and 3 more people will be questioned tomorrow. Emery?
Tonight, a Scotland judge says there is no evidence that a 21-year-old Michigan man took any part in the bombing of Pan Am Flight 103 over Lockerbie, Scotland. Reports issued shortly after the bombing in 1988 had claimed that Caleb Nazir Jafar of Dearborn had unwittingly taken the bomb aboard the aircraft. The speculation then was that bombers had taken advantage of a drug enforcement operation in which Jafar would have been involved. The 99-page report, out tonight, blames the death of the 270 passengers on poor luggage security checks. The report holds Pan Am and both Frankfurt and Heathrow airports responsible for the tragedy. The U.S. Navy has all but given up hope of finding the bodies of 27 crew members on board two planes that collided over the Pacific yesterday. Two of the missing crewmen are from Michigan. They're 25-year-old Petty Officer Second Class Randall Hall, Jr. of Saginaw and Petty Officer First Class Darrell Heikkinen of the Upper Peninsula community of Chassell. Family, friends, even strangers file past the casket of Anthony Riggs tonight. They were paying respects and saying farewell to the Desert Storm veteran who was gunned down earlier this week on a street in Detroit. Funeral services for Mr. Riggs will be held tomorrow at the Little Rock Baptist Church. The Reverend Jesse Jackson is delivering the eulogy. Ruth?
The leader of an already notorious Southwest Detroit teenage gang is facing additional prison time tonight. Anthony Viramontes has pleaded guilty to a second assault charge. He took the plea in exchange for the dropping of a weapons charge. Viramontes was already doing time for a different assault conviction. This new charge could mean an additional 4 years of prison time.
I'm not worried about...
An infant is in good condition tonight, thanks to some quick action by some Ypsilanti firefighters. When the fire company arrived at this house on Pearl Street, the neighbors said a baby was trapped in an upstairs bedroom. The firefighters rescued the infant. They performed CPR on the baby, and they resuscitated him and then airlifted him to an Ohio hospital.
And that fire also caused some headaches for Eastern Michigan University basketball fans. The blaze knocked out cable service to the entire downtown Ypsilanti area, and that knocked the Eastern Michigan-North Carolina game off the air. EMU fans at this bar